Hello, my lovelies. My name is Lecka, and today we are going to be talking about how to grow on Kick in 2024. You guys have probably been trying to grow on Kick throughout all of 2023, and to be honest, the way to grow on Kick in 2024 is going to be pretty darn similar to 2023. So if you are looking for advice on how to do that and how to grow from somebody who also knows how to grow a channel and community on Kick, then go ahead and keep watching. The very first thing you're going to want to do is be consistent. That is the first and very ultimately most important piece to this entire thing. If your community and your viewers have no idea when you are going to go live, they're not going to come try and watch you when there are 1,000, a million even other streamers that they could go watch who are sticking to their stream schedules, who they know when they're going to be live, and who are going to show up and be there when they say they're going to be there. Even if you have another job or you work 2 jobs or whatever your busy schedule may be, if you can only stream consistently 1 day a week, tell your community and your viewers when that 1 day a week is going to be, because that is better than just streaming whenever the hell you feel like it. Ideally, you want to stream at least 3 days a week, even if it's just for a couple of hours. I personally stream 4 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's my time zone. And I let my community know that in my Discord. I let them know that in chat. There's a command for that with my bot that I use that comes up when people want to know what my schedule is. And there's a timer that regularly comes up telling them what my schedule is as well, so that they don't ever forget. When I see it pop up in stream, I also mention it on stream so that it reinforces, oh yeah, she's going to be here at X time on X day, and I can know to expect her to be there waiting for her stream to happen. That's going to grow your view count as well. When people know when to expect you, they're going to want to be in your stream and support you. This one's kind of a given, but I feel like it needs to be said anyway. Have entertainment value. Nobody wants to watch somebody who is just sitting there. Now, that does not mean you need to have a face cam, okay? I know that there are lots of people who are streamers that do not have face cams, and that is perfectly fine. But you still need to be entertaining. You need to be interactive with your chat. That means that you need to talk to them whenever they say hello to you or ask questions. You need to engage with them and ask them questions beyond just how was your day. Ask them, how are you enjoying the game? What games are you playing right now? Are you excited for the holidays? Are you excited for XYZ? You can go off and think of a million different things in order to keep a conversation flowing that will make you more enticing when people know that they can talk and chat to you and get a response back live that they can then engage with. Now, that also means that when there are things happening in game, you want to make note of them. So even if you are playing, for example, Dead by Daylight, and you're just working on a generator, the killer isn't coming to get you, nothing really is going on, you're just sitting there working on a gen, and you're like, wow, this is a really boring part of the conversation and no one is talking in chat. You can say, the killer is going over here, I predict they're going to be doing this, I think this is their strategy, I really hate it when killers do XYZ, I hope that my teammates are working on XYZ right now, because if they aren't, then this will happen, I wonder what perks they're running. There's a lot of different things that you can say in order to keep that running dialogue happening, because what you do not want is dead air. That is a killer of streams. Because there are some people who only listen to your streams with audio. They don't have visuals because they're driving or they are doing other things. They have your tab minimized, so they're just listening to you in the background while they're working on other shenanigans. And when that happens, you want to make sure that they're listening to something that is still entertaining to them. So do not leave dead air. That will be a killer for your streams. Having a running dialogue to prevent the dead air that we just talked about is hugely important for that reason. For example, if I were to just sit here in the video and not say anything for a couple of minutes, you would click off of the video because you would be like, wow, that was a really long and awkward pause that I don't want to wait until she's ready to say something again. I'm going to go to somebody else who I know is talking and entertaining. And you want to be that talking entertainer for your people. So make sure that you're always having a running dialogue to prevent that dead air and add to your entertainment value. Another great piece of advice to grow on Kick in 2024 is to double your streams as YouTube content. That means that you should have a YouTube channel in addition to your Kick channel. So make sure that you are having plans to stream a game that you can then take the VOD recording of, because Kick has VODs now on their stream dashboard for your creator dashboard, which is great. that you can download and either give to an editor or edit yourself to then upload as YouTube content. Because if you are trying to grow as a streamer on Kick in 2024 and you do not have a YouTube channel, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You want to make sure that you are getting your name and your username specifically out there to as many different people as possible, because the more people that see your content, the more likely they are to come to your channel. For example, I have had people come to my channel on Kick from my YouTube tutorials, which is exactly why I make them, not just to help streamers grow, but in order to grow my channel as well, because I want to eventually hit partner on Kick, which, by the way, if you guys want to come to my streams, feel free to do so. The link is in the description down below, and we can talk about how to grow as a streamer and just bullshit or do whatever. You can play games with me, all the different things and such, and wow, the link will be across my screen here as well as down below. But it grows your channel because people are more exposed to you, which is exactly what you want. When you are streaming, it is easier to be found than Twitch because it's not nearly as saturated. But if you are playing an obscure game, for example, that's not something really popular like Valorant, Apex, COD, Dead by Daylight, etc., then there's a very low chance of people looking up your channel on Kick in order to find you through the site itself. Whereas on YouTube, people can very easily look up that obscure game. If you're super into playing indie horror games, then make sure that you're playing indie horror games on your streams so you can then upload those videos and not have to waste time playing a game on stream that doesn't double as YouTube content, that you can then edit in the time you would have spent recording an extra video for YouTube to begin with. It just makes sense. You're making your time work for you and working smarter instead of harder and getting more exposure than you would if you were just streaming on Kick alone. Also, make sure that you have calls to action in your chat when you are live on Kick, because it is very important that you remind people to hit that follow button in order to help you grow if they're enjoying your content. Just like in YouTube videos, when you have a CTA, which is a call to action, of subscribing to the channel, which for my video, if you guys are enjoying these and you like Kick tutorial and content creation growth tips and tricks, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss when my videos go live twice a week. But it makes it so that people go, oh, wait a minute, I haven't done that yet. I am enjoying this person's content. I'm going to go and click that follow button to them on Kick so I can catch their streams in the future. Bonus points if I know when they're going to be live again next because they have a consistent streaming schedule. You also want to make sure that you rate out at the end of every single stream. It's called hosting on Kick instead of rating like it is on Twitch, but if you're familiar with Twitch, you're going to probably use the same terminology. I still do. When I rate out to people or host out to people, I still do hashtag Lecka raid when I go into their chat, and my community does hashtag Lecka raid whenever we go in and raid somebody at the end of every stream. And the reason it's important to raid out after every stream, assuming you have the 5 viewers minimum that you need to raid out to another channel when you are done streaming, is because it gives your community exposure to another person's community and vice versa. So it not only helps give a friend of yours or somebody completely new a boost in their stream, but it also exposes them, just like we were talking about with having a YouTube channel and getting more exposure through there, to your content that they may have never heard of you before, which is why rating to new people in addition to people you already know and reinforcing that bond that you have with people you've already made connections with is very important, because hosting and giving back to the friends of streamers you've already made on the platform is important. If you guys rate out, then it gives you that extra boost, not just for your friend's channel or the new person's channel, but to yours as well. You'll be surprised how many friends you can make, not just from the people's viewers in chat, but from the streamer themselves as well, just from rating and having a conversation with them for a few minutes even after your stream is over by talking in their chat versus just rating and running. Something else that is very important is to have a follower or a sub goal clearly visible on your stream at all times, so that people know that there's a goal that you are working towards. If you are working towards a sub goal, like for example, I'm working towards a sub goal for the end of the year right now to do a streamathon, then that is something that you want to have on your stream so people can see how close you are to your goal. People love to help people reach goals that they have, especially if they're reasonable. You don't want to say, I want 1,000 followers if you only have 15, because that's not something that people can easily help you reach. Now, if you want 75 in order to hit affiliates, that is a much more reasonable goal that people can say, hey, I will help you do that, and we will hit that together. Same with subscriptions. If you are somebody that has an affiliate ship on Kick and you can enable subscriptions, then that's something that works in your favor as well. You can say, oh wow, look, you already have 11 subscribers and you're trying to get to 25. Let me help with that. Let me gift 5 subs. Boom. Now you're 5 subs closer to hitting that goal. And it's something that you can see will snowball sometimes in your chat as well. If other people see that there are community members who are trying to help you reach a certain goal, they will do what they can to add on to that so that you can all work together to reach it, which is really nice. So that is why it's important to have a goal, whether they are for subs or for followers, on your stream that people can easily see and that you want to make calls to action for throughout the stream periodically to remind people to help you reach those as well. And lastly, if you're not doing these already, it's much like making a YouTube channel. If you're trying to grow in 2024, you need to be on social media. You need to have a YouTube channel. You need to have a Twitter. You need to have an Instagram. You need to have a TikTok. You need to be making content in multiple places where people can find you and interact with you who've never heard of you before outside of just your Kick streams. And they need to be something besides just, hey, I'm going live. They need to be content that people want to watch or interact with. So if you are making YouTube shorts from your YouTube videos, you can post those to TikTok as well. You can post those to Instagram as well. You can post those to Twitter as well. It doesn't have to be unique content on every single social media channel that you have, but you can double up on the content you've already made and have it go through all of those different streams of social medias that you have. It makes it a lot easier to know that you don't have to have something unique on every single different video that you make for each different site. Make it work for you, not the other way around. And those are my tips on how to grow your Kick channel in 2024. If you guys found this video helpful, please go ahead and click that like button and subscribe, because they not only taste delicious, but it helps out our channel tremendously as well. If you are looking for more tips and tricks on how to grow on Kick and how to become a successful content creator, then this is going to be the channel for you. And if you want to check out my live streams, I am live 4 days a week on Kick, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and I would love to see and chat and interact with you all there. But if there are some things I left out, other advice you have, or questions that I didn't answer, leave them in the comments down below. I respond to every single comment, so you will not get missed. But without taking up any more of y'all's time, I will go ahead and let you beautiful people go. Goodbye, my lovelies.